Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Team Rocket Joey. Yes, sir. So today I'm so grateful and glad everyone is here in the live chat. Yes, sir. I know I haven't gone live in probably a week now. But we are back with the live streams. Yes, sir. We cannot fade the live streams because I do enjoy having conversation with all my subscribers, all of the people that are here in the hobby, and all of my Team Rocket members. And unfortunately, today we have some sad news. Destined Rivals is now at $400 a booster box. What happened? What happened to the set? The Team Rocket set, Destined Rivals. Let's look. Let's look here. Right here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Professor P, what a legend. Let's look at Destined Rivals right here and look at this graph, this 3-month graph. Let's actually look at the 1 month because it's probably more disgusting. Up 30% in the last month. What happened? Guys, how did we get here? How did we get to $400 a booster box? Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Let me say what's up to everybody. Shout out to Bob the Builder. We are not getting reprints of anything anymore. No more Pokemon reprints. That's it. It's all said and done. As soon as Pokemon releases the first print wave, that's it. It's essentially vintage after that. We're never, ever going to never get any more booster boxes. That's it. It's been a whole 7 months of that. It's been a whole 7 months of not getting a single booster box reprint. Guys, the hobby's changed forever. It's over. Out of 30 years, 7 months changed everything. It changed everything. See, and this is, I know he's being sarcastic here, but people really do believe that. And here's the thing. If you believe that, you're a part of the hive mind. And it's just unfortunate that you're going to have to learn the hard way. But most people in life do like, and I mean, they don't like it, but they go through learning everything the hard way. And that's just the way it is. That is indeed the way it is. Shout out Lazy Mon. $400 goofies everywhere. Yes, sir. Bro, I'm not going to get into Lorcana yet right now, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Shout out Anthony. What's up, Anthony? I only got ETBs of Destined Rivals. Never even seen a whole box available. It's because they're vintage, bro. It's hard to find vintage items. I have never seen any Pokemon on the shelves at any retail store. That's tough. Because I think Journey Together is sitting, right? Guys, Journey Together is sitting, or am I wrong? Shout out Brain Dead. I got lucky and pre-ordered a case for $800, and I'm holding on to that one for sure. That's not a bad price, brother. In this climate. Yes, sir. Can you ask Giovanni to give us a couple more boxes? Sorry, that's the way it goes. We're never getting any more Destined Rivals Journey Together. Black Bolt, White Flare, that's non-existent. It's extinct, but no one talks about it. So at this point, who's holding up the market? If there's no hype, no one really likes it, who's holding up the market? Yes, Whatnot, Rip and Ship streamers, and the Spin to Win wheel streamers. Do hate to see it, but it is what is currently going on right now. Austin EFC, what's up, bro? If it's not Lorcana, I don't know if I want to hear about it. Oof. Shout out Mr. Lambo for the 10 ski. Okay, I want to hear your thoughts on Japanese Pokemon Center boxes. Are you talking about I think I know which ones you're talking about. The ones that are super hyped up where people are posting rooms and rooms and rooms and rooms full of them. They're not rare. I'll tell you that, but people are going to pay for them. They're not rare, but at the same time, people are goofy. People are head over heels, head over skis for Pokemon right now. And the funniest thing too is literally 2 years ago, you got laughed at for investing into Pokemon cards. That's crazy, right? Just to think it was only even in 2024, in the beginning of 2024, you were getting laughed at for investing into Pokemon cards. Like it's crazy how quick it switched to now at this point. If you don't even have any Pokemon cards, you're goofy, you don't know what you're doing, you broke, Timmy. I don't know. It's crazy work. One with the red Gyarados. Do those boxes have full arts? Because I don't think I saw full arts, because I know the Poncho boxes had full arts in them, right? Poncho Pikachu? There's no full arts in the new boxes. That's absolutely diabolically goofy. That is that is absolutely diabolically extravaganzically goofy. Shout out Sabrina in the chat. I have one booster box. I saved one. Hey, it's better than me. I have 0, so booster box will be 5,000 by Christmas. What's up, Jason? What a goat. I don't even know how to do the calculations because I'm not a math wizard. But if we kept going up at a 30% rate month over month for Destined Rivals booster boxes, it'd literally be the most expensive booster box ever in existence. It literally beat out Evolving Skies. Everyone's favorite booster box, Hyper Modern. Confirmed, yes. What's up, you? I can't even read. I'm actually confirmed yesterday. Pokemon stopped printing. It's confirmed. It is confirmed, guys. DR gonna get that prismatic treatment. What's up, Barb? I mean, the funny thing is too, like, I know my videos at this point probably all sound the same, but when the time comes, I want there to be nobody that feels bad, nobody that feels like, there was no one telling them that this was gonna happen, that there was no one telling them, like, why did nobody tell me that Pokemon's able to actually print crazy amount? What Pokemon's the biggest IP, they have the most printers, but they can't print. I want there to be not one person that says, why was there nobody telling me that this was going to happen? So, and here's the thing too, I would rather be wrong telling you guys to be patient and save your money up and, be ready for the opportunity when it comes, rather than me telling you to buy it all right now, hyper FOMOing you into buying it right now, today. It crashes, you have no money, and you start panicking, and then you need the money. And then it's like, now I have to sell at a loss. Now I actually hate the hobby because all of these people on here hyper shield me into believing that it was just going to go up forever. I'd rather be the person that told you to be patient, because if you listen to them, it crashes. You have nothing. You have no money. You're going to be angry. If you be patient, goes up forever, whatever, you still have all your money. You didn't lose. Just saying. Just saying. Emerald Sky Cards. Hey, Joey, I picked up some yesterday at Collecticon for $375. Oh, well, I'm a trash. I don't know. How much DR have you bought in? I think I have 16 sleeve booster packs now, only because I opened 4 of them for the live stream when Cool Trainer Ryan came on. From Austin FC, that pump is totally natural. 100%. Look at that. Look at this. This is literally a meme coin pump right here. Literally a meme coin pump. Shout out LazyMon. Let's see what LazyMon said. Everyone's worried about the next few months. Nobody's talking about years anymore. I've actually started to notice that too. When I'm watching people's content, they're talking about what's going to happen over the next 3, 6, 12 months. It's like no one really talks about or mentions long-term investing anymore. Everyone's literally just talking about what's going to happen in the short term. And from the jump, that's never been what any of the investor tubers do. But they know that that's where the views are at, because people are hyper emotional on the short term time horizon of this hobby. They want to get rich quick. That's how most people operate in the world. And it's sad because all of these investor tubers talking about 3, 6, 12 months, they're only doing that because they know that that's where the money is. That's where the views are at. That's where the people want to hyper FOMO into to make the quick dollars. That's where everyone's attention is at. And unfortunately, it's just going to be a bad look for people, just like it was a bad look for, who was it? Collect Pokemon, Mason Cardinal Gaming, Rudy Alpha Investments, and the time being from the last cycle when everything collapsed down after they said it was going to go up forever, collapsed down. People got better entry points. People were getting laughed at for buying Sword and Shield at those entry points. After everyone got laughed at, it recovered. And it's going to be probably the same exact thing that's going to happen. Everyone's going to get laughed at once the market comes down and people think that there's no value, there's no point in investing in Pokemon cards again. Over the long term, it's not going to matter. But those same people are going to come in at the next peak and be like, oh, yeah, I'm buying now. I'm buying now. I got to buy now. Shout out Gotta Mitchamal. What a legend. Destined Rivals Booster Box 1K next month. Hey, I'm not even, I can't even argue, bro. I remember on that live stream we went on when I said that if this happens, people are just going to come in and be like, oh, yeah, Team Rocket Joey has no idea what he's talking about. Here we are. Shout out Mitch for the 10 though. And W on the on the Destined Rivals Booster Box case purchase. It's a dub. If those go to 1K and then the case goes to 6K, but there would be obviously a case premium, right? Because in Pokemon we have case premiums. What's the case going to be? 7K, 8K? Are you going to flip it or are you going to keep holding it? I do that. Whew. Imagine that 2K to 6K in like 2 months. 2K to 8K in 6 months. That boy Mitch is about to print if that happens. Let's see. Let me go back. Let me start reading chat. Journey together in Paradox Rift sitting at my LGS. Yeah, for both of those sets, I wouldn't even pay MSRP for them. Just based off like what I know and what I've seen in the past, I'm not paying MSRP for those sets. I'll miss out on those sets. That's it. Destined Rivals booster box is going up, but the bundles are dumping. Yes, because we're at the point in time where people value specific products, specific items. They don't care about the set. The set value is relatively low compared to other Pokemon sets. So people are valuing the booster box as the collectible at this point in time. And that's just where we're at in the Pokemon mania phase right now. There will be a point in time though where things come down. Sealed is king. Shout out Earth's creatures. Yes, sir. Sealed is definitely king. I keep having to go back. They're gonna print the poop out of DR, and y'all gonna be selling me your boxes below MSRP. I made that take before, so I'm right there with you. But at this point in time, everybody believes the opposite. If they give Destined Rivals a prismatic treatment, it won't hold the beast down. That's crazy work. Long term, of course not, but in the short term, of course. And this is what I preached from the beginning. Opportunity costs. You have to have money for the opportunity that is going to come. I can promise you. Okay, so what's our prediction here? From here today, we're looking at a $400 Destined Rivals booster box. Is our prediction that it doubles before the end of the year? Let me know down in the comments right now. Does Destined Rivals double from here by the end of the year? Let me know. Let me know your guys' thoughts on that. ERPC ETBs is the real play. Yeah, I think all of Scarlet and Violet PCETBs are probably the number one box set you're going to want to have long term. I don't. People value their promos. People value Pokemon Center exclusive, their promos, especially for the specialty sets that don't have booster boxes like Prismatic, like 151, like Paldean Fates, Shrouded Fable, even. The PCETB is the box that you are going to want to have for those, for sure, 100%. Will Pokemon reprint booster boxes of SV era after Internal Flames, or will the reprint only pack? So, they just restocked the tins with Evolving Skies in it, right? And that they're still releasing Sword and Shield product onto the market as we go into the next era. Do you guys think that it's just so funny to me? It's actually so funny that people think Scarlet and Violet is just that's it. This is it. It's man, it's too funny. And I mean, you can just tell it. I don't blame people for being new and jumping in during the prismatic hype, because I jumped in during the Champions Path hype. We all jump in at a certain point, but the longer you stay in, the more you learn. And the more you learn, the smarter you can make plays with your money. I'm pretty sure we're still getting Crown Zenith restock too at Walmart. So I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. So when is the price correction coming according to your analysis? Don't know. All I know is I'm not buying into charts like this. I'm not buying into charts like that. On Hypermodern, I'm definitely not buying into charts like that. But again, you guys do whatever you want. I believe Mitch bought his case at like 2K. He's up. He took that risk. He took that action, and he made money. That's it. If you guys You guys have to make your own decisions. And if I don't do something, that doesn't mean that you shouldn't do it. If I do something, that doesn't mean you shouldn't not do it. I just found a bunch of booster bundles yesterday. Yeah, I think booster bundles are in the machines right now. Destined Rivals is going to be insane. Shout out Cherry City Bullies. Destined Rivals is the new Evolving Skies. The data is the data. What was the price of Evolving Skies last year? Let me go see. Hold on. Let me go see. Let me go see. One year ago, Destined Rivals was, I mean, not Destined Rivals, Evolving Skies was $700. Destined Rivals at this rate is going to pass Evolving Skies. If it stays at this rate. If we don't get any more reprints. If the demand never goes away. If the demand's always here. If everyone looks at Pokemon as the number one investment forever. That's what's going to happen. It took... When did Evolving Skies come out? 2021? It took 3 years to get to 600. It's going to take Destined Rivals 4 months. It's not real, guys. It's not real. I'm telling you right now, it is not real. Let's look here, though. Let's look at Obsidian. You guys remember the set that I got clowned on for, buying and telling you guys to buy? There it is. $80, $70. There it is. I got clowned on, and then I said that this was the only I don't even need to pull it up, honestly, because that's extremely goofy. Let's see. Let me go back to Destined Rivals. Look at this. Look at the set value. The set value is actually so trash. People are literally just valuing the booster box. That's it. Only. $460. Oh wow, we're pumping. $500 for the Mewtwo. You guys have a Mewtwo? Oh man, people are so goofy. I swear. Everyone is fake loving me right now. It's all good, bro. Because you have to understand, if you're getting fake loved, how much BTC do you have? That's a great question. And I believe everybody should have some BTC. $400 brand new booster boxes up forever, gang. You know you have to buy it now. You know it might be that way. They never reprint it. What's your opinion on this whole crazy bull run that we are having new investors or market manipulation from people like Chef Ken Lee? Everything is mooning hard. Isn't that the Whatnot streamer that does mystery packs? Right? Chef Ken Lee? I believe that's the Whatnot streamer that does mystery packs. I mean, Whatnot is carrying this whole hype cycle right now. You can't not say it is. Here's some more fake love. Shout out Lazy Mom for the fake love. What a legend. Jafar box $100 set value $2,000. I think we do it now. I think we get into. I think we might have to. Should I do it? I'm gonna just talk about Fabled. I won't talk about anything else because we still got to make plays. So look here, everybody. Take a good look here. You guys need to look here right now. Look at this. Disney Lorcana Fabled booster box short print. All the stores got cut allocation. When I went into my LGS yesterday, she was telling me that this is the first time that Lorcana has ever been cut allocation for this box right here. And do you know why it got cut allocation? Because they are literally cherry picking the Pokemon meta on how to release products, build artificial hype, get people talking about it on the internet. And once we start looking at the prices of the cards in this set, we understand. Look at that bounce. Look at that bounce off the floor. 1350. Where's the Destined Rivals $1,350 card? Where's the Destined Rivals $850 card? I don't know. It's not in Destined Rivals. I can tell you that. Ice PCSD. Imagine liking Prismatic but not Disney. It's literally one for one the same. Prismatic is literally the Disney set of Pokemon. There's no $1,350 card in Destined Rivals. But again, look, the box, even today at 170. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense. But it actually does make sense because that means there's an extreme amount of opportunity where no one's looking. Crazy work, right? You guys know Mickey Mouse. You guys know Minnie Mouse. You guys know Dumbo. You guys know Belle. You guys know Lilo. You guys know Winnie the Pooh. You guys know all of these. I don't know. Just saying. Just saying. And you know what we got right here. We love our Fabled. We love our undervalued Fabled boxes. Pooh to the moon. I'm going to stick to Riftbound. You need to buy things where everyone is buying and talking about it. That's how you make the most money. Shrouded Fable? No, sir. Disney Fabled. How does set value determine price analysis? This is a great question, and you know, a non-TCG really goes over this and makes his price predictions based on set values and what the intrinsic value of what's in the box and what the box price should be based on that intrinsic value. And right now, I actually need him to make one of these videos on Fabled, the set and the card game that he's saying is there's no money, there's no anything in it. I need him to actually make an intrinsic value video of Fabled right now today, because he would tell you that it's undervalued based on the intrinsic value of the box. Yes, sir. Man. We know, but do we care is the question. I think people are going to care once we start seeing the price movements. That's when people always care, just like how they care about Pokemon right now, but they didn't care about Pokemon 2 years ago when I cared about Pokemon. Just saying. Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I could be wrong. But if you really dissect my content and go through the history and literally listen to what I was saying, I don't know. Will Paldea evolve booster box C250 before 1000? Let's see. See what the goofies are doing to Paldea. 461, $500 a box. Up 239% on the year. So just technically speaking, from a technical standpoint, would you guys invest into a chart that looks like this? From a technical standpoint, would you invest into a chart that is going parabolic? I don't know. The time to buy Paldea Evolved was when it was $80 a box. Now we have people FOMO buying it at $500 a box. If you really like Paldea Evolved and you're an investor and you want to have every set of Scarlet and Violet era, I don't know. Today you got to buy it at 500. You could have bought it 2 years ago though at 80. I don't know where you were, what you were doing, what you were looking at 2 years ago, but now we're in the bull market. We're not in the bear market anymore. We're in the bull market. If you really want to be a successful investor, you want to buy in the bear market and sell in the bull market. It's like 1 + 1 = 2. You want to buy low and sell high. You don't want to buy high and sell low because then you're losing money. I don't know. It's up to you. If you want to buy Paldea Evolved right now today at $500 and you think it's going to be the next Evolving Skies, now's your chance to pick it up at $500. Oh, man. That is wild work. Gonna get his Labubus? Nah, I'll never purchase a single Labubu. Nobody cares about Disney cards, Goofy. Are you sure about that, bro? Look right here. 1,400, 1,100, 1,200, 1,100, 1,100. Looks like someone cares about them. Your assessment doesn't match up. It sounds like you have an emotional assessment and you're not actually looking at the data. It is what it is. Someone cares about it. Someone paid $1,400 for the card. Someone likes it. Someone values it at $1,400. Do I value it at $1,400? I'm not going to buy it for $1,400, but someone is. Let's look here at this other one. Minnie Mouse. 850, 850, 825, 800, 840. What's the Bubble Mew at? What is the Bubble Mew at? I forgot. They don't even have this. Let's look. Let's look. Near mint. Hey, look. The Bubble Mew's topping out. That's weird. The Bubble Mew isn't even anywhere close to Minnie Mouse. Are you sure? Nobody cares about Disney cards? Because with that assessment, nobody cares about Pokemon cards because Pokemon cards are cheaper than Lorcana cards. Make it make sense? It doesn't make sense. You can't make it make sense. Just saying. Someone values it. Ah, man. And look at this, bro. Look at this. People are trying so hard to pump this card and make it that card, but that's a big yikers. Someone donated the 20 ball. Hold on. Let's go. Let's go. 20 ball from Tripod. Yes, sir. A member. If you guys want to member up and get access to my members only Discord, make sure you hit the member. But I don't know where it's at. It's on the computer somewhere. Just throwing it out there that many of the other Disney sets, their cases right now are. No, I have to take this off the screen, bro. You're not supposed to tell them that yet. You're not supposed to talk about it yet. I still need to buy a lot of the previous sets. No, I'll put it back up there. Just throwing it out there. Many of the other Disney sets, their cases right now are some at 400 to like 550. And there is a boatload of stock on TCG Player at the lowest prices, man. Thank you so much for turning us on to this. I'm just saying. Buy when nobody wants it, because at some point, if you are doubting Disney and you think Disney is going to fail, you are indeed a goofy goober Timmy. Yes, sir. Just like how people thought Fusion Strike was $80 a box. That was fair value. Chilling Reign, $80 a box, fair value. Let's all go look at those boxes together right now. I know you guys love the data. That's remember, guys, the data is the data. So let's look at it right now. Fusion Strike. Okay. One of the most overprinted sets, worst sets, $1,000 today. This set needs to be studied. This was an $80 booster box. People hated it. People didn't want it. Today, lowest list is $1,050. What happened? What happened? No, nobody talks about that really. That's crazy, right? Let's go look at Chilling Reign. There's no way it could, have happened again. Certainly not. Oh man, look at that. Unfortunately, it did happen again, and this was another $70 box that nobody wanted. $580 today. No one wanted it. You got laughed at. People were fire selling cases for $400. Laughed at for buying. And I was talking to one of the other members in my Discord earlier today because he made a video reacting to my Lorcana suggestion. Usually, not all the time, but usually a very, 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 very large percentage of the time, when people are laughing at you for what you believe in, what you make the rational decision. This wasn't a 24-hour flip overnight decision I made. I was thinking about it for, I want to say 2 weeks. I was looking at all the data. I was analyzing everything. Lorcana is literally a 2-year-old game. Imagine 10, 20 years. People are going to want the first chapter. The same exact thing happened when Pokemon came out. 1999 in America. Hyped up and crashed. Base set, shadowless, under $80 a box. Nobody wanted it. Nobody believed in it. Pokemon turned out to be the biggest IP. I would bet a lot of money that Disney is going to continue to make more sets. I don't think Disney is going anywhere at all. Disney is literally more widely, like, we're talking about Disneyland here. I bet anybody that's discrediting any type of Disney, if you had a significant other, if you're a male and you had a significant other, if you had a wife, a girlfriend, whatever, if you told her you were taking her to Disneyland, she would be head over heels. What are you guys talking about right now? You guys are goofy. I bet your cousins, I bet your mom, I bet the nephews, nieces, they all know about Disney. They would all be head over heels to go to Disneyland today. You guys are goofy. You guys are, and this is it right here. This is the hive mind just putting the mirror in front of their face. The hive mind is going to be wrong 99% of the time. Golden comment above, underrated. Yep. Shout out Tripod, the GOAT, legendary. Someone paid $400 for the first chapter. Now it's $225. Imagine not buying it at $225. Like, bro, what? Hello? Investors, are we here? Investors, are we awake? Are we here? Are we awake right now? Because I'm actually so juiced that I get to actually spend money again, and I don't have to just sit here waiting for the whole Pokemon thing to shake out. This is diabolical for when shilling them to your investments. You're just nostalgianomics. I'm just nostalgianomics. That's crazy work. Disney has failed projects in the past. I personally have First Chapter, but let's not pretend Disney hasn't abandoned big projects like Disney Infinity. So this is the thing here. I don't think Lorcana is going anywhere. I don't. It's getting bigger and bigger every day. Every tournament, more and more people. But if you're not paying attention, you wouldn't know that. The Fabled Thrones are sold out in Target now. Yeah. People don't understand how undervalued Fabled is to the intrinsic set value. They don't know. And if you do know, it's your opportunity. And then has Disney on his rips now. Oh, buddy. I don't know if that's true or not. What about Dragon Ball Super? Dragon Ball. There's no Dragon Ball world. There's no Pokemon world. There's no X, Y, or Z world. There's Disney World. And there's multiple of them all throughout the United States. I think the Disney market is much smaller, but the people who do collect are willing to spend more. Yeah, that's the thing too. People are willing to spend a lot of money. Collectors love spending money on Disney products. Nikki boxes are better. Yikes. That is a L take. Just waiting for the cosplay Aladdin crossover. Nothing makes sense. It's making dollars now. Team Disney Jafar. Kingdra and Greninja Shrouded Fable PSA 10 is a play to the moon. Yeah, when I see things like this, excuse me, if I had them, I'd be selling them if I see people talking like that. Team Rocket to the world blow. That's extreme, but hey, we're here. What about Disney collectible cards for the 90s? I was actually looking at those. I want to say like 4, 5, 6 months back. And they actually have like movie real cutouts in the cards and stuff. I don't know. Don't have stock yet. You can't. I like this. You can't help everyone. These people talking about Lorcana are the same people who buy XRP for 350 and say it's going to 100. Yep, you just got to be on the right side of the trade. And the right side of the trade, if you believe in Lorcana today, is right now when things are down. But not really, because now I'm starting to see investment channels come up for Lorcana. I am going to have Cardboard Kingdom on the live stream this Wednesday coming up, I believe at 10 a.m. PST. So, and I will be asking him a lot of questions on Lorcana because he is well versed in Lorcana and the investing aspect sides of it. So we will all be getting Hyper Shield on Wednesday into a Lorcana discussion. TRJ protecting all of us from devastation and Pokemon to unite us in Lorcana. I just think there's opportunity in Lorcana right now. Like, it's a flashing light that's just going off while everyone's looking at Pokemon. Everyone thinks Pokemon's the best and the brightest, and this is it. Nothing better, nothing else. I found somewhere else to look where I think, and I made an assessment, and I did the research, looked into it, joined Cardboard Kingdom's Discord, asked all of them that are in there about it and what they think about it. Here I am today. Yo, Joey, I do agree that Lorcana is doing great with Fabled, but comparing Bubble Mew with the Fabled chase cards, I don't know about that. Bubble Mew has a lot more prints, even Dragon Ball. Exactly. So this is kind of like proving my point. It's extremely hard to hit enchanteds. Every set is like prismatic evolutions if you want to hit an enchanted. And with the brand new Mickey and Minnie cards, it's a higher tier rarity for the first time. It's even harder to hit those. People and investors that love money, because I know a bunch of people in Pokemon right now don't actually like Pokemon, they just love money. Well, I'm gonna just leave it at that. I'm definitely a goofy goober then. People must not care about making more money in the long run. Well, just talked about it. There it is. Have you seen the serialized Mickey out of 500? Crazy price. I haven't. I didn't even know that they were doing serialized. That's absolutely diabolical. Bro, I don't know. Disney's last few movies have been taking and losing millions. Never say never. I'm not even worried about the movies. I'm not investing in the movies. I'm investing into Lorcana, not the movies or the news or whatever they got going on in the background. Or was he so wrong about Pokemon? He's moving on to Mickey Mouse. I mean, if you just look behind me, I've only been right about the things I bought in Pokemon. Literally, only. Everything's up. But every single box I bought, I've been right. So I don't know where you're getting the assessment of, is he so wrong? Because in Pokemon, I've only been right. And I know a lot of people hate hearing that, hate coming to the realization that the investor bro troll Team Rocket cosplayer was right. But it is what it is. I can't stop it. If I was wrong, I'd be broke and poor and not have celebrations, not have hidden fates, not have evolving skies, not have Charizard UPCs that nobody wanted, Fusion Strike booster boxes, Lost Origin, Ground Zenith 151. If I was wrong, I wouldn't have any of that. I don't know. Make it make sense, because it doesn't. I feel like a goofy goober when I open Fusion Strike. Yeah, that's crazy. And all the hits were stolen out of the booster boxes, so that's actually more insane if you were opening booster boxes. Look at Disney's annual reports, down 56% in 5 years. So do we keep going down or do we bounce? Does Disney, one of the biggest IPs in the world, learn from their mistakes, or do they keep making them? I would bet that they learn from their mistakes. Kids are still going to go watch the movies. Like you guys have all of these, and this is the same thing that happened with Pokemon in 2022. People had all these reasons why to not invest into it, all of these reasons why to not buy anything, all of these reasons to go buy anything else. Pokemon was the best thing you could have bought. Now, where we're at in the Pokemon market today, I don't know, and it's very, very risky as to my personal investment strategies to purchase. I could, if I wanted to, I could buy cases of Destined Rivals today. Am I going to? No. I don't need to pay that price for Destined Rivals booster box cases. It's goofy. I would rather take a major less portion percent of my spending power, buying power, and invest it into something that I think is extremely undervalued, that no one's looking at, that everyone's giving me a million reasons why not to do it. And we'll look back in 2 years, 4 years, and see if I was right again. It's the same thing, bro. It's the same exact thing. The data is the data. Facts. Get the Gengar VMAX is nice. It is, but people didn't even want to pay. I bought my Gengar VMAX for 180. People didn't even want to pay 200 for that card. Lorcana is the Kmart of Pokemon. I can't. There was guys on here spreading FUD about Fusion Strike when they were lying and secretly buying it up for themselves. Anyone that saw Fusion Strike and said it was bad was slow. Well, that's crazy because you guys' favorite investor tuber that you guys love to watch every single day um, literally said that there was nothing good in Fusion Strike and you shouldn't buy it. Your guys' favorite investor tuber. Silver Tempest A tier or S tier? I think the Lugia V is an S tier card. The set as a total, as a whole, S tier, because then that we're comparing it to Evolving Skies, Crown Zenith. I don't think it's S tier. I think it's A plus tier, just because the Lugia, I think today still is undervalued. Let's go look at it right now. Let's go look at that Lugia. It's actually the Neo Genesis Lugia and the Lugia from Silver Tempest are my top 2 favorite cards ever made in the Pokemon hobby. Or trading card game, my fault. It looks like it's going to start running again. I'm not even on near my fault. Oh yeah, it's definitely running. It's definitely running. That's what's up. I mean, 400 though. I don't know what. I think the market is so volatile right now that these near mint prices aren't keeping up with the actual prices unless it's only listing the direct. First one on the direct is 516. Okay, yeah, so it's just listing the first on the direct. So $400 for the card? I don't know. I mean, this art is the best Lugia art we've ever got. Is that a hot take? Let me know. Why not just buy Disney stock instead? I'm not investing in Disney. I'm investing into Lorcana. You cannot buy Pokemon stock. First time catching your live stream. What's up, Diego? Glad that you're in here. What do you think about Chainlink? I'm not even going to talk about altcoins, bro. Where do you see 151 going end of year? I don't know. I don't project my investments for the next 3, 6, 12 months like we talked about earlier. I'm a long-term investor. I've always been a long-term investor. I don't do quick flips. I don't buy and sell instantly. I hold, and I think long term 151 is going to do extremely well. So if you are in the same mindset as me as a long-term investor, you should probably have some 151. What Lorcana booster boxes should I grab today? The first chapter and Rise of the Floodborn, because the first chapter has been announced as it is not getting printed anymore from Ravensburger themselves. And we all know what happens when sets go out of print. We know TRJ going to buy a few cases of Riftbound to stash. Yeah. I used to play League of Legends. Shout out Vayne. I don't know if you guys know who that is, but shout out Vayne. Vayne was my favorite character. Literally a GOAT. Literally a full legend. Possible percentage gain is greater with the cards over the stock. I don't even know. Oh, yeah. Sealed boxes too. Once people start realizing that it's literally just going to be the same exact thing as Pokemon, then they'll start FOMOing into the boxes. And as we learned from Pokemon, people value the boxes as collectibles. So you definitely, if you want to be ahead of that whole tide coming, my suggestion. That's what I'm personally doing. And then also do your own research. Don't take what I'm saying at face value. Go do your own research. Now that base set is 50K a box, now I want it. The first chapter got reprinted out of nowhere and it dropped 40%. So I'm a bit worried about when they stop reprints. Yeah, so the first chapter, the information that I learned is that Ravensburger did a last print run and then auctioned off the boxes to the United States and Europe, and they announced that this is it. They are no longer printing any more first chapter, and this is the last time to buy first chapter because it is not getting printed anymore. Are you switching to Disney now or what? I'm buying Disney right now. I'm still talking about Pokemon. Tomorrow's video is going to be a Pokemon card video. But right now, what I'm buying is Lorcana because it is undervalued. No one's looking at it. That's where I'm putting my money right now. I would, but I won't. Lorcana is soft. At least Pokemon is fun to see on my shelves. If I had a cosplay of a princess, I'd probably call it quits. I mean, I like the villains in Disney. I like Scar. Scar is a legend. That fool affected me as a child. I can't lie. That fool affected me emotionally as a child. Can't ever forget him. Drowsy gonna do magic card things. I can't see. See, this is why it's hard to talk about Pokemon because of comments like this. Like we're talking about a Drowsy. This is why Pokemon is whack right now because this specific stuff. Pokemon is gonna do a magic carp that we're talking about Drowsy. We're talking about Drowsy and magic carp. We're in a goofy market right now. Lorcana Joey live in action. I bought some Lorcana 6 months back. What a legend. Did you get much Destined Rivals? No, I'm not paying way over MSRP for anything that I invest into anymore. Joey, I got unlimited booster boxes in 2003, 30 euros each. Buy seal low at MSRP or lower and hold minimum to 10 years. Easy. See, Bill knows exactly what to do. Be on the right side of the trade. You guys want to be on the right side of the trade, not the wrong side of the trade. Lorcana is goofy. Joey's trying to make up for his Destined Rivals losses. Bro, you guys are talking about one set. Do you guys have celebrations? Do you guys have hidden fates? You guys have these boxes right here? These boxes? This box, this box, this box, cases. You guys are so hung up on Destined Rivals that I can tell you guys have no idea what you're doing. Do you guys have Prismatic Pokemon Center ETB celebrations? Do you have any of it? This is a thing too. People are so fixated on me and Destined Rivals that I'm gonna lean into it. I know you guys want to hear me talk about Destined Rivals and how I didn't get any of it, and it's okay, guys. It's literally okay. You guys are gonna be okay. You guys are gonna wake up another day and live another day to come and tell me that I don't have any Destined Rivals. It's all good. Oh man, that is crazy work. Sealed cases are only 4 boxes of Lorcana, yes. Nostalgianomics of Lorcana. If the shoe fits, where this is exactly so free. The blood is in the streets, literally. Shout out Lazy Mom. Nostalgianomics by okay. Okay. Riftbound a sleeper. LOL. Huge. I don't think it's going to be a sleeper. I think a lot of people are going to buy it, and it's going to go way over MSRP immediately. That's the risk you are taking while trying to make plays. Yes, sir. Shout out Daru. League of Legends players are rich. That's a fact. They have so much money to purchase on skins in the game. But I think League of Legends has set up to actually be successful with the TCG. We just have to see if the card game is successful. I watched a video yesterday and someone was talking about that it was very easy to play. So I don't know. What's up, Joey? How was breakfast this morning? It was great, brother. Thanks for asking. Disney adults spend 20K on a weekend trip. That's a fact, bro. People spend so much money on Disney stuff, bro. I'm telling you. I know Cash is salty. Look, I feel like Cash is he only has Destined Rivals. That's why he's jaded right now. He only has Destined Rivals boxes and he's gonna hold them all the way down. I get it now. I understand why you're frustrated now. Disney Park was in the Pikachu promo that came out for Pokemon Center a few months ago. People go into debt just going to Disney World. You have to think that they have a thing called Disney Adults. I've seen people paying outrageous prices for pins. Exactly. So I've done all of this analysis and thinking about all of this and firsthand experiencing all of this. What kind of makes sense? Makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't make sense to you. Just don't even listen to what I'm talking about. But don't come back in 5 years talking about, oh, I should have listened to you. That's the one thing I hate the most is people telling me I should have listened, I should have bought, I should have done this and that. It's the same thing with crypto. I have people telling me the same exact thing, and it's like, just don't tell me that. Just say anything else but that. I don't ever want to hear that, because what I do is I actually want to help people understand that United States dollars are trash and you need to start investing as soon as possible. And that's it. That's my main goal. I have made money listening to what TRJ says. Shout out. Here's Jonesy. Where do you see Magic the Gathering Final Fantasy collector packs in 5 years? I don't know. I don't even pay attention to Magic. Honestly, I'm not really big on Magic. I watched the whole bear market, doom market of Magic collector boxes, and now all of a sudden people want them. I literally just sold my Assassin's Creed collector packs, the ones that you get at Target and stuff. Sold them all yesterday. People want collector stuff right now. I bought it when nobody wanted it. Now everyone wants them. I'll sell them. If Lacana Fabled hits $99 box, I'll buy 2 stash. But that's the thing, though. The cards are literally $1,000. I don't. I can't see a world. It's extremely hard to hit. I cannot see a world where Fable boxes crash down to like into the Inklands level where they're $80 a box, $90 a box. And then on top of that, if you look on the back of these boxes, so you see right here where it says ENO1, that means English first print. People aren't even taking this into consideration in the Lorcana investing space right now. The second prints say ENO2. When collectors and investors come into the market, what do they look for? They look for the first print, right? So the first print's always going to hold a premium. This is like investing like 101 right here, 101. You see Lorcana Fabled ENO2? It's going to be cheaper than ENO1 because it's not the first print. Doesn't matter. Pokemon boxes don't have that. They don't offer whichever is the first print or not. So people just pay whatever price for whatever. The hilarious part with a lot of people are saying is always like the old saying goes, when it comes to anything in investing, always buy exceptional assets at exceptional prices. Disney has proven it's still here. No matter what they do, no matter how many times they try to cancel themselves, they're still here. Same reason Fabled sold out in Target stores. Exactly. Shout out ICPC, PCSD picked up a Fabled booster box for 120 right now. But Joey likes Lorcana, not money. I think there's a massive money play in Lorcana right now. Lorcana is goofy. Please stick with Pokemon. There's so much to talk about. There's really not even a lot to talk about in Pokemon. Everything just goes up. And if you want value in the stuff that's not hyped. You want to buy into stuff that's super not hyped. And you could buy into all this hyper modern Pokemon stuff. It could all go up forever. But 9 times out of 10, what's always happened with Pokemon is they bring all of their stuff back down to MSRP or below because they print it. We have gone 7 months without getting a booster box out of 30 years. And everybody thinks that it's all over. It's changed forever. It's goofy. That's why Pokemon is whack right now. What was Pokemon worth when it was 2 years old? Exactly. Selling to people trying to pull generational play for real. Magic the Gathering and Pokemon should do collaboration. Nah, I don't think. I don't know. I don't think Pokemon collaborates out of Nintendo. Like, I think they have their whole stuff. Like, even the Mario Pikachus and stuff. That was probably like a one-off situation. One Piece is a better value play than Lorcana. I don't know. Disney has the power of nostalgia, maybe more than Pokemon. Possibly. GameStop still has troves. Yep, and if you go look at the first chapter, you see that the trove is more expensive than the booster box because it was only printed once. And you guys wouldn't know that. It's super short printed, but you guys wouldn't know it because Lorcana sucks, right? That's the way it is. Pokemon Center has a hidden agenda no one knows about. They got warehouses stacked. I think the same exact thing. I think they have booster box pallets just stacked through warehouses, and they're gonna dump them all during Christmas, during the holiday season. The hype is there during the 30th anniversary release. Could be, but not guaranteed, not certain. Disney fans have more whales than Pokemon fans. I don't know about that personally, but I know that both IPs are extremely huge. I buy Yu-Gi-Oh, so I can't talk. That's crazy work. That's crazy work. When I saw Lorcana Fabled on the shelves at Target collecting dust, I knew my little investing soul. I was staring at gold. LOL, people just need the vision. That's the thing. I was talking with someone else as well in my Discord. Let me read it real quick. Let me read it. I said 99% of people literally can't look into the future. This skill is one of the most profitable skills to have. People were laughing when I was investing in the Sword and Shield boxes. People are now laughing that I'm investing in the Lorcana boxes. Usually when people laugh, it's a green light. 1 + 1 = 2. Magic Spider-Man, Joey. I was watching. The only thing I know about Magic is all from Rudy. And he said there's no serialized cards, and the boxes are. How do you? I don't even know how to look at that. Oh, here. Marvel Spider-Man. How do I look at the collector boxes though? Here it is, right here. As soon as no serialized cards were announced, let me pull it up. As soon as no serialized cards were announced, it collapsed. It collapsed 40% on the news. People, hello? People have 31 of them listed. Yeah, I don't know. I don't even. I don't like Spider-Man or Magic. The only person from Spider-Man I like is the Green Goblin because I like villains. Lorcana is still evolving with each set, so I do agree that there's a potential. Well, that's the thing. Fabled is the best set that they've ever released so far, so it put me on notice. I was always looking at Lorcana from the beginning, but the hive mind was saying that it's a bad set, bad card game, bad thing to invest in. You know, the sentiment is just not there for Lorcana. And as soon as this set came out, I was like, here we go. We're going now. The green light hit, and I have a bunch of ENO1 boxes from the first chapter, Rise of the Floodborn, into the Inklings in the mail currently. If anything, people are not liking what Nintendo is doing along with the things Pokemon are picking with the Megas and the games. I actually like the Mega Raichu, I can't lie. The Mega Raichu is fire. The Mega X Raichu or Mega Raichu X. Show us what you have bought so far. I have 2 booster boxes of Fabled right here. I don't know if you can see them. And then I have 3 troves of Fabled MSRP. And then I have a bunch of the older stuff coming in the mail that I bought off eBay. And guys, if you go try to look for eBay listings right now of first chapter ENO1, Rise of the Floodborn ENO1, Into the Inklings ENO1, you probably won't be able to find it because I've already looked through it. 151 sealed display worth more than Evo Skies next Christmas. Sheesh. Paldea and Obsidian ETBs are running. Let's go look at those right now. Paldea evolved. Let's go see. Regular ETBs, you said? They are. Look at that chart, bro. What a chart. $100. I mean, if all these new sets are $100 for an ETB, of course, Paldea Evolve should be $100 for the ETB. Let's look at the Pokemon Center exclusive. Whoa, $700. Sheesh. More than the booster box. People are valuing the boxes as collectibles more than the sets, more than the cards, more than the packs. That's where we're at today in the Pokemon card market, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go look at Obsidian Flames. Shout out, Cash Out Poppy. Regular Elite Trainer boxes are $150. That's crazy work. Those were literally, weren't those in 2024? Those were on sale for $25 at GameStop on Black Friday, right? Or am I wrong? I feel like that's what I saw. And $700 for a piece of ETBs. Yikes. Oh, I'm not even showing my screen. Hello? Am I goofy? $700. Yiker brainers. What do you think of sets like Pokemon Go, Astral Radiance, and Shining Fates in today's market? Pokemon Go is probably one of the worst sets that they've ever made, ever in existence. Astral Radiance is one of the worst sets from one of the worst alternate art sets from the Sword and Shield era. And Shining Fates is Prismatic 1.0. So let's go look at Shining Fates right here. Let's go look and see. Let's go look and see what is Shining Fates doing. Ooh, we finally broke over 100. Now 105. Oh, man. Prismatic Evolutions. Look at Prismatic Evolution skyrocketing. Look at it. Look at it. Look at it go. What are people FOMOing for it right now? 110. 110 and Shining Fates is 105. And the set values are extremely on polar opposite ends of the world. Crazy work. Silver Tempest to the moon. Why would you invest in TradFi right now? Don't. I'm going to use my Disney Chase credit card to buy Disney cards. Fabled is Lorcana's first good set, in my opinion, so I can't say the Lorcana investment is a bad idea at all. Not sure why it shows my name on lives, but Mr. Pibb on comments. I don't know. We need the Disney NN. That's a fact. Guys, Lorcana's first full sets are out of print and all still $80. The only set that's actually been confirmed and released by Ravensburger as out of print is the first chapter. But again, Rise of the Floodborn. ENO1 boxes, the first print boxes, are what you want. Same man, long term is safest. Dang, I'm like 20 minutes back. Hold on, let me catch up. Oh, Kira's in here. What's up, Kira? I actually don't know if she's still in here or not. Can we be so for real? What's even... I'm Destined Rivals. Oh, what's even in Destined Rivals that's so exciting? That's a thing. I was talking about it earlier too. Destined Rivals is a mid set. The only popular Pokemon in here that's actually popular amongst everyone is Mewtwo. Nobody ever talks about Garchomp, Ho-Oh, Moltres, Nidoking, Crobat. Nobody talks about these Pokemon ever outside of Destined Rivals, but people are just valuing the booster box, which is goofy as can be, but they've all been hyper shielded. The hive mind has been hyper shielded into hyper FOMOing into the booster box. Shout out to Kira. $80 boxes is trash. No one wants them. 400 boxes still undervalued. Give me 10. Yep, that's how it goes every single time. Destined Rivals ETB box art is better than the actual chase. That's a fact. People don't want to talk about that either. Hey, Joey, would you say Journey Together is undervalued at the moment? No, I wouldn't say that. I definitely wouldn't say that. TRJ has a vault load of Destined Rivals. I don't. Curious spitting facts. That's all I've been saying. Riot Games is such a money-hungry company. Facts. And I think their card game is going to be good as well. Ruben Mazza with the $2. People need to zoom out and stop being so emotional. But I agree with you, but that's the thing here with investing. 99% of people invest with hyper emotional thought processes, tendencies, and it's just the way it goes, honestly. Kira, that video you made with the rap battle had me dead laughing. I'm weak. The box is already low for prices. That's insane. You trying to pump Lorcana? No, I just think it's in a good spot for me personally to invest into. Secured a booster boxes first chapter. W. The trouble with IP like Lorcana and Star Wars is they run out of characters to print. They can only print Mickey so many times. I don't think you understand. And bro got XRP in the name. I don't think you understand that there are completionist collectors that they want every single one of every single character. Disney is the closest thing to to Destined Rivals for Joey. Bro, I don't even care. I don't care about Destined Rivals, but I know you guys care about Destined Rivals so much that it's affecting your emotional state. Why is Black Bolt and White Flare so bad? I noticed no one talks about it because nobody likes Gen 5 or liked Gen 5 before the announcements of Black Bolt and White Flare. That's just how it was. Nobody liked it. And now everybody falls into the echo chamber of Pokemon YouTuber hyper shillers. And they believe that they like it. They hear that, oh my goodness, there's a Seismitoad that's going to get banned. Guys, did Seismitoad ever get banned? Let me know down in the comment section below. Short-term price action means nothing. Facts. People are goofy, bro. People are literally goofy, and it's all the people that got in during Prismatic that paid over MSRP for Destined Rivals that think it's going to go up forever. That's just the way it is. Not a fan of investing in a Magic, no. I've seen what it's like in a bear market. People don't really like Magic, they like money. People don't really like trading card games, they just like money. If you guys haven't like figured that out yet, put 1 + 1 = 2 together. Nobody buying Mega Evolution except bots. I'm weak. Jeffrey in the chat is delusional if he thinks kids are going to grow up and want to buy Destined Rivals for $1,000 a box. A random Team Rocket set, no Jesse James, and mid Mewtwo SR. See, I think me and Kira are on the same mental wavelength. There's no Jesse and James in the set. This is a Gen 2 Team Rocket. This isn't the original Team Rocket. The nostalgia for this Team Rocket that they presented in Destined Rivals is not there. It's not there, and people are betting on it heavily. Look at these cards. The only thing in here from Gen 1 is Mewtwo Giovanni, Nidoking, Moltres, Psyduck Misty. I can't see it, honestly. And it's not even me coping. That's literally just me being... That's it. Imagine getting cooked by Kira in the Team Rocket Joey chat. That's... I can't. That's diabolical work. I sold my Doge for a motorcycle. What's interesting about the new Fabled, people that never bought any cards before started because of the set Fabled. Gary V puts at best, kids now and when they get older talk about collectibles. I don't know if I read that right or not. I like Spider-Man, so I'm going to get them. There you go. Did my whole thing just go out crazy? Oh no. Lorcana Kingdom Hearts collab would go so hard. Bro, imagine when Pixar comes in, bro. Again, guys, forward thinking is one of the best skills and attributes you can have, and the most profitable is forward thinking, thinking into the future, not thinking into the next 3, 6, 12 months. Crazy take on Pokemon Go. I missed it. I didn't even see it. Basically, Joey's not paying for Pokemon unless it's MSRP. Lorcana is preferred investment at the moment. I'm not buying Pokemon, honestly, unless it's under MSRP. And I've said that many times. No, so I don't know. Unless, of course, it's 151 at a reasonable price. And the pack price is extremely low, which I did buy. Blooming Waters. And my DCA, your guys investor tubers' favorite words, DCA, is $79 a box for 151 Blooming Waters boxes. I got as close to MSRP as I could, bro. Do you think Costco prismatic ETB bundles are a good buy for around 110? MSRP on that on the boxes are like 90. It's like a $60 ETB and a $30 bundle, so that's 90. I mean, 110 should be cool. If you could get them for 100, it'd even be better. Just my opinion. If you believe in prismatic evolutions long term, and you are okay with paying MSRP, close to MSRP, it's a good buy for you. There is no MSRP anymore. Bro, long term people are so cooked, man. I swear. My DCA is 77. Yep, we're there. We're right there. We're right there, close to MSRP. 25 boxes for $79 a box. Gosh, I don't care. Paid 50 a bundle on sealed display. Weird, because I got all my prismatic for MSRP. It's funny, bro. You don't hear nothing about MSRP in a bear market, but once we go into an extreme bull market, people start making fun of MSRP. Anybody that wants MSRP, and it's just the way it goes. It is indeed the way it goes. But I hope you guys learned something here today. I do appreciate everybody for showing up, for commenting, for liking, for subscribing. If you're a new member, I do appreciate you. I do, and be ready. If you guys are interested in Lorcana, I'm gonna bring on. Let me pull up his channel right here for you guys. His channel is, that's not even it. Bro, why is my Cardboard Kingdom? Wait, bro. Danny Phantom pushing the money play. I'm bringing on Cardboard Kingdom on Wednesday right here. He talks about investing into Lorcana, and he knows, seems like he knows a lot about it. So I will be bringing him on next Wednesday for the live stream, and I will be asking him a bunch of questions about Lorcana and his ideology behind it. If you are interested in it, tune in on Wednesday. If you're not, it's probably not going to be a live stream for you, but I'm interested in Lorcana. More Pokemon videos come in tomorrow, and we're back into the Pokemon because I know you guys love talking about overpriced cardboard. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I upload every 24 hours to the channel. I appreciate you guys all for being here, and I will see you guys tomorrow morning.